What's up guys, Simply Coco here, back with another video. So today we're doing another speed build using the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It will help out the channel a lot, and I will always respond to your comments if you leave one, so do that as well. So today we are in, what is the town called that comes with Eco Lifestyle? Evergreen Harbor, and we're building in, sorry if it sounded like I just got really mad. It's because my cat is screaming, and like I said in my last video, it seems like I'm apologizing for one of my animals every single video, so I am sorry about that. He's very, very needy, but he's laying down now. But we're building an Evergreen Harbor in not Carnifer Station, but the, what is it called? The Quarry neighborhood, and we're building on the 30 by 20. Most of the lots in this world are 30 by 20, but anyway, today I'm building, as you can see by the title of this video, it is a modern suburban home. It's definitely more so modern, obviously, and it doesn't match in with the surrounding houses. That's because I didn't take the time to go into gameplay first and enact the the neighborhood action plan. Because if you if you have on testing cheats, I've never had to turn on testing cheats in order to do this, but if you right click on the community board, you can just instantly enact one of the neighborhood action plans. So if you want to turn one of the neighborhoods modern, you can do that. So this house would definitely fit in the neighborhood better if the surrounding lots were modern as well, but you can do that in your game. If you want to download it, my gallery ID is simplycoco_94. Don't forget to turn on move objects before you place any of my builds so things don't disappear. But right now I'm just doing the landscaping. Very, very simple landscaping. All the landscaping is base game, I believe. Yeah, every single landscaping item I use is just base game. No flowers or anything, just strictly hedges and grass. And yeah, I imagine like most of this is like kind of wild grown, like they didn't actually plant this there. Maybe the more boxy hedges they put but everything else just kind of grew there, and they just kind of manicure it so that it doesn't grow wild and stuff. But yeah, so it's a modern suburban home. I am building from reference. Once again, I'm sorry, but the photo will not pop up. As soon as I get better editing software, I promise you I will start doing that. But yeah, now I'm on the interior of the build. I am starting in the kitchen. I kind of was trying to figure out how to get this stove in the center of an island, and I had to put the island pieces and then some regular counter pieces around it to kind of just make the oven look like it was sitting in there. Fairly small kitchen for how big the house is, because I even make the kitchen even smaller because then I'm doing the living room now, and you can see it's not very big, so I end up getting rid of one of the counters and just kind of shifting everything to the right. I'm doing that now just to get a bigger living room. It's still not that big, but I imagine this is more like the quote-unquote formal living room, even though it's not that formal at all. I mean, I guess it kind of is. Maybe I shouldn't have put a TV, and I should have put just like a big painting or something. That way that'd be more of like the grown-up living room or something. And then upstairs I put a very kind of more so relaxed living room area, and I figured that would be where the kids hang out most of the time. The parents probably don't really go and hang out there, especially since there's a TV down here in the more formal living area. But none of the bedrooms are downstairs. Even the parents' room is upstairs. I don't really see a problem with that. I know realistically that probably wouldn't happen, but this is The Sims, so it's okay. Again, sorry if you can hear the animals. They're running into the doggy gate, chasing each other, but anyway, I'm gonna keep talking. So these ottomans I placed in between the counters. I saw that in the reference photo itself, And I did not play test this as I'm recording this voiceover, but I haven't taken the screenshots yet. So when I go to do that, I'll play test it, and hopefully the ottomans, hopefully they can still sit on them, because I imagine they can sit there and read while they're waiting on something to cook, or that a kid can stand on it and help the parents cook or something like that, something real cute. I was gonna place some books on top of the ottoman, and you're gonna see me try that, but it was either floating or intersecting. I'm doing it right here, and I meant to go and download the OMSP shelf in order to do that, but then I just forgot. Surprisingly, I finished this entire build in a day. It only took me 3.5 hours total. I did take breaks within that, but altogether, it only took me 3.5 hours, which is really surprising to me because I haven't done a whole lot of big builds on my channel. I've done a lot of tiny homes. I've done a few, what are they called? Apartment renovations. And even the homes that I've done that haven't been tiny homes have still been rather small. So this is a 3-bedroom, a 2-story, 3-bedroom house with 2 living areas, 3 bathrooms, an office, a kit, the whole 9. There's extra room everywhere, and it surprisingly didn't take me that long. And yeah, I guess as I practice, as I build more and more, maybe I'm getting kind of more speedy. But also another thing I thought about was I didn't clutter. Oh, that's Daisy, the new puppy. Say hi again. But anyway, I didn't clutter up the house as much as I would normally clutter up my builds. I like to clutter my builds a lot because I like them to look very lived in and very realistic. But I figured the parents that live here like it to be very clean and everything is in its place, etc., etc. So speaking of the family that lives here, I don't really have a very specific storyline for them. Like, I didn't really think that much into it as I was going into building this build. But as you saw me in the dad's office, well, first of all, I imagine it being the dad's office, and I imagine he is, I feel like a lot of my recent builds, the dads have been doctors, but I feel like he's a doctor of some sort, and that's why they have this really nice house in the only green area of Evergreen Harbor. And it's nice, it's big and suburban. It's different from everyone else's around because he got it built, whatever. And I put as I was in the office, I was looking for decor, and I was going to hang up one of the bowling pictures, but they didn't come in a black swatch. But going to hang that up kind of made me think maybe the dad's a bowler. Like, I've never made a bowler sim or I've never created anything to do. Like, I own the bowling night pack, but I've never used anything in it. I've used the stuff, I've used the objects, but never anything that had to do with actual bowling. So I thought maybe the dad could be a bowler, and maybe he's really good at it. Maybe he's on a team that has won a whole bunch of championships or something. I don't know how bowling works, and which is weird because I should know, because my mom was on a bowling league for the majority of my childhood, literally up until I was almost out of high school, and she only stopped because she tore her Achilles. So I should know how it works, but I don't. But yeah, so that made me think of, okay, that's what the dad does. As far as the mom, I have no idea. I don't really have a storyline for the mom. Maybe she is very successful in what she does as well. And she's, a part of the reason why they have this house. This is the master bedroom that I'm in right now. It's kind of really weak I don't know what that was. Maybe I need to clear my throat. But it's not my best master bedroom. It kind of looks like it should be a teen's room or something. I feel like it needed to be a little bit fancier for the parents that live here, because they are so rich and successful. But I am still working with the Eco Lifestyle pack, so I was still trying to use as many items from the pack as I possibly could. So that's why I kind of just left it as is, because, you know, I'm still doing, it's still an eco build, and so I wanted to use the Eco Lifestyle objects. This bed is one of the debug objects in the game. So is the dresser, or the, I forget what it's actually called, but yeah, I'm just gonna call it a dresser. That's a debug objects. They're both things that can be fabricated, and so is the lamp. But that's pretty much it for the parents' room. I also put the tiny living lights hanging down over their end table, because like I've said in some previous builds, that's kind of like the hip thing right now for modern homes, is to have, instead of having desk lamps or side table lamps, they're just like dangling lights. But now I'm in the son's room. This is a teen's room, a teen son. I imagine him being a freegan sim, which is why he has the kind of tore up bed. I imagine he got it out of the garbage and brought it to his room. He doesn't like being rich. He prefers the very normal lifestyle. I imagine him being he's a maker in general. He's very artsy. He likes to paint. He makes candles. He probably does fizzy drinks and all that kind of stuff too. So if I were to create this family, I would definitely make the son a freegan sim, so he could dumpster dive and all that and not have a problem, and also a maker, and probably the recycler trait too, because I imagine he likes to recycle. So he's a very green sim. He loves everything eco. He strives to make the world a better place, and he doesn't like being rich. His parents hates the way he acts. They hate his room. They don't like that he's so into this eco stuff, but he doesn't care. Maybe the mom is like, I don't know, maybe she works for some corporation that is contributing to the pollution of the town, and that's why he feels so strongly about it and really doesn't, agree with what his mom does, or his parents in general, because the dad obviously would stick up for the mom. But this is a child's room. It's for a girl, obviously, as you can see, his little sister. I imagine he made, because this end table is something you can fabricate as well, so I imagine he made that for her. I imagine he made the dollhouse for her as well. The parents, again, hate it, but the little sister really has to stick up for her for her big brother. She really has to stick up for him, and she loves him to death. I imagine them being very, very, very close, but the older brother kind of resents her just a little bit. It's not her fault, but it's just because the parents, that's like their golden child. The girl is their golden child, because they kind of have given up on the teen son because, of the direction he's going in his life. They just don't see him having a successful life in the whole eco career. But anyway, this is the more relaxed, chilled out, hey, y'all stop fighting. But this is the more relaxed, chilled out living space. I imagine the teen boy has a lot of friends over, and this is where they hang out and play games, which is probably another reason why the parents don't come up here a lot, because they don't quite care for his friends either. Thinking about that now, that makes me want to go back and kind of make this area look a bit more cluttered and messy. Like put some kids' clutter around, backpacks, places, some dirty cups and plates that will rot or something. I don't know. Well, technically, I guess the son wouldn't have dirty. He might have it like a mess in there, like where there's a lot of clutter, but he probably wouldn't have it dirty because he's a recycler. Like he wouldn't have just plates sitting around and stuff. But yeah, so that's that area. And then I did really quickly pop out a fabrication thing on the balcony for the sun. Obviously, that's the only thing I put out on that balcony. I could have done something more, but yeah, with the fabrication machine there really wasn't any room for anything else, obviously. And I really wanted to have that machine, wanted him to have that there. I imagine the parents really hate that he has that candle maker and the fabricator, just because they don't want it in their house. As far as how the son got it, because I don't imagine him having much money. Maybe he stole the dad's credit card and bought it, and maybe the parents don't even know that he did that because they have so much money that they're not worried about money. So it's not like they're going to check their bank account every day. But maybe when he was questioned about where did he get the money to buy it from or something, maybe he was very like standoffish and really was bouncing around the question, and maybe they think he stole it, and that's another reason why they're just kind of like over him. Obviously they still love him because he's their son, but they're just a bit estranged, just a little bit. But as you can see, I've done the entire backyard as I've been talking about absolute crap. But I just put some lounge chairs and a kind of smaller seating area. It's not really small. It's a 3-seater and then 2 side like chairs with a coffee table. No outside dining area per se, but you know, they could still sit out there and eat. There is a grill. Sorry, it's getting really jumpy right here. If it gets jumpy, it's just because I'm not building at the moment and I'm just looking around to figure out what I want to do next. What I'm doing right now is a pool house, but originally, if you were paying close attention to me doing the exterior at the beginning of the video, originally this was going to be a garage, but then I realized I'm going to put this up on a foundation, so a car wouldn't be able to jump up into a garage. You know, it would need some kind of slope or something, and I guess I could have put a roof piece to make it look like it was a sloped kind of angle into the garage, but it was so close to the edge of the lot, the roof probably wouldn't have fit. So I just made it a pool house, and I thought it came out pretty nice, considering it was like kind of a last minute decision where I didn't really know where I was going with it or what I wanted it to look like or what I wanted to do. So I just put a small little kitchen area in here with a mini fridge from university and a microwave, cool kitchen counter, same counters that are in the actual main house kitchen, and then a sink, and then that bathroom is fully functional. It has a toilet, a sink, and the shower that's also from university. It has this Murphy bed from Tiny Living, and then just a few base game and eco lifestyle stuff thrown about. That dresser obviously is from Eco Lifestyle. This rug I thought was the perfect rug because for the pool house, because it kind of has that texture, almost like, I don't know, it looks woven obviously because it's from Eco Lifestyle. I feel like a lot of things in Eco Lifestyle are supposed to look DIY-ish. But it just, I don't know, to me it just looked like something that would be in a pool house. And then I put this linen kind of side table here because they would need towels if they were showering. Maybe if that took 2 years to say. Maybe if they have company that's over swimming and they didn't bring a towel, they could come in here and get one. I imagine maybe the son comes out here and does a lot of chilling with friends. But now I'm just popping last minute touches. So trash can, fire alarm, thermostat, all those good things. And the screenshots will be rolling soon. Oh, I'm doing the balcony. I just put these outdoor seating things from Get Together and then a hot tub. But yeah, that's the build. The screenshots are definitely rolling now, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!